it's time that I'm gonna put some respect on my name, and y'all gonna get it right now, man.
The boxing community is absolutely exploding right now following an incredible heated confrontation between Shakur Stevenson and Teofimo Lopez during a late-night Instagram live session. What transpired during this intense social media exchange has sent shockwaves throughout the entire sport, leaving fans and experts completely stunned by the level of disrespect and aggression displayed between these two elite fighters just hours after their Madison Square Garden showdown.
Where's the... Give me my space.
Multiple witnesses who watched the entire Instagram live broadcast confirmed that Shakur Stevenson unleashed a barrage of incredibly disrespectful and hostile remarks toward Teofimo Lopez, featuring some of the most aggressive language ever documented between two top-level professional boxers. The confrontation allegedly began when Teofimo Lopez started his Instagram live stream around 2 a.m. following the fight, appearing visibly frustrated and emotional after suffering such a comprehensive and humiliating defeat at Madison Square Garden. Nobody anticipated that Shakur Stevenson would suddenly appear in the same Instagram live session, which immediately triggered an explosive verbal confrontation that has the entire internet completely captivated and sharing clips everywhere. But to fully understand why this Instagram live exchange became so incredibly heated and personal, we need to examine what actually occurred during their fight that created the perfect storm for this dramatic social media meltdown. Shakur Stevenson delivered a complete masterclass performance against Teofimo Lopez on January 31st at Madison Square Garden, earning unanimous scorecards of 109 while capturing his 4th Division World Championship in absolutely spectacular fashion. The bout was completely lopsided from start to finish, with Shakur making Lopez whiff repeatedly while landing crisp, precise combinations that systematically dismantled the former champion across 12 grueling rounds.
What's your thoughts on this fight?
Easy work. My brother Shakur spanked his ass 12 rounds like I told him he would. You know what I'm saying? I'm proud of my brother, man. He did his thing, man.
What stood out the most with Shakur right now?
Say it again?
What stood out the most with Shakur?
Huh?
What stood out the most with Shakur tonight versus Teofimo?
Around the 6th round, Lopez sustained a significant laceration above his left eye that continued bleeding increasingly severely throughout the remaining rounds, creating streams of blood cascading down his face during the championship rounds. Numerous witnesses seated ringside that evening confirmed that Lopez's frustration and desperation became increasingly visible as each round concluded with him unable to solve Shakur's defensive puzzle or mount any meaningful offensive success.
He couldn't just get it going. Like, he just tried differently going up and down. The counters were getting him.
Yeah.
What could he done differently tonight?
I don't know. You know, it's difficult to box against a great mover like that. And, you know, he tried. He definitely tried.
Insiders positioned near Lopez's corner during the rest periods revealed that Teofimo Lopez Sr. was frantically yelling at his son about losing his punching power while failing to provide any constructive tactical adjustments or solutions. The official punch statistics painted a devastating picture of complete domination, with Shakur connecting on their 65 total strikes compared to Lopez's embarrassing 72, while maintaining a 44.4% accuracy rate against Lopez's dismal 15.4% connection percentage throughout the entire contest.
I still need mine. Huh? I still need mine.
Hey, I'm different.
I don't care. I need that.
I'm too big for you, Theo.
It's all good. I need that.
You couldn't do nothing.
It's all good. I need that. It's all good, man. Hey, I'm only going to try. I'm only going to work hard. I just understand.
What intensified Lopez's humiliation even further was Terence Crawford leaping into the ring immediately after the final bell and performing an elaborate celebration dance directly in Lopez's face. Crawford's post-fight antics were widely considered extremely disrespectful by Lopez's entire team, and many boxing insiders believe this public embarrassment directly sparked the heated social media warfare that erupted during the early morning hours following the fight.
When life comes at you, it'll come at you in many ways, and you gotta treat it like a champ. That's it. You gotta treat it like a champ. Tell yourself it's okay. I learned from it, and I treat it like a champ every time. So if you're going through hard times in your life, whether it's from any sports or academics or anything like that, it's okay. You're still a champ. I was just honestly.
Now, here's the complete breakdown of what actually occurred during this explosive Instagram Live confrontation that has generated millions of views and countless discussions across every social media platform imaginable. Eyewitnesses who observed the Instagram Live session from beginning to end reported that Teofimo Lopez appeared emotionally devastated and defensive, making various excuses about his performance and claiming he wasn't operating at full capacity during the fight. Lopez allegedly kept repeating phrases like, "That performance wasn't representative of my true abilities, something felt completely wrong tonight, and our strategic approach failed to execute properly inside that ring."
This is Johnny Boy. What do you do better than Tio?
I'm the better fighter. That's it.
Numerous fans flooded the comments, attempting to offer encouragement and support to Lopez, while simultaneously countless trolls bombarded the chat with mocking messages about Shakur's complete domination throughout the fight. Then, without any warning whatsoever, according to multiple verified witnesses watching the live stream, Shakur Stevenson unexpectedly joined the broadcast, which immediately transformed the atmosphere into an extremely hostile and confrontational environment between both fighters. Insiders familiar with the conversation claim Shakur immediately launched into aggressive trash talk, allegedly declaring something equivalent to "You should be expressing gratitude that I chose not to embarrass you even more severely than I already did tonight."
For who?
For Teofimo.
Hey, yo, sometimes you just gotta grab your nuts and you just gotta put balls to the wall, unfortunately. But that's just what it is. And sometimes when you think you can keep up with a
This alleged comment reportedly triggered an explosive response from Teofimo, who aggressively fired back with claims about Shakur's boring fighting style and inability to inflict serious damage despite winning every single round convincingly. But what Shakur allegedly said in response is what has the entire boxing world completely divided and debating whether professional boundaries were crossed during this heated social media confrontation. According to people claiming to have witnessed the complete exchange, Shakur reportedly declared something like, "Show appreciation that I didn't destroy you completely out there," using allegedly aggressive language that shocked everyone watching the broadcast.
Division world champion, and that was a phenomenal performance tonight, Shakur. Well done.
Appreciate you, Eddie.
Firstly, before we open the floor to you guys, just a few words from yourself on the fight and a historic moment.
All glory to God. It was an amazing night.
Someone monitoring the Instagram live session allegedly captured screenshots and immediately shared them across Twitter, claiming Shakur stated, "You better express gratitude for my restraint because I could have damaged you significantly worse than I chose to." The precise wording remains disputed, since the Instagram Live was rapidly deleted following the incident, but numerous sources have confirmed the exchange featured extremely heated and disrespectful language from both competitors. Fans who witnessed the Instagram Live confirmed the animosity between Shakur and Teofimo appeared completely genuine and authentic, definitely not manufactured drama for promotional purposes, like some initially suspected. One boxing enthusiast immediately tweeted, "Shakur absolutely destroyed Teo verbally on Instagram Live, and this represents the most disrespectful behavior I've witnessed from him ever. This rivalry is absolutely authentic and far from finished." Another supporter posted, "Teo appeared genuinely hurt by Shakur's comments, and you could tell this devastating loss seriously damaged his confidence, while Shakur continues publicly humiliating him on social media."
But I can't blame it on the dad, because I understand the coaching out of emotion aspect of it, but the dad know what his son could do. Because I was like, where's the power at? So when the dad was yelling to him in the corner, where's the power? I'm saying to myself the same thing, like, yo, I betted on this.
The Instagram Live confrontation allegedly continued for approximately 10 to 15 minutes before both fighters terminated the session, but the destruction to their already strained relationship was clearly irreversible at that point. Insiders connected to Teofimo Lopez's team disclosed that Lopez felt deeply hurt following the Instagram Live conclusion, believing that Shakur's public comments exceeded acceptable boundaries of professional competition. Someone reportedly familiar with Lopez's perspective shared Teofimo feels disrespected not only by the decisive defeat, but also by Shakur's conduct following the fight, This situation is absolutely unresolved between them. Conversely, individuals connected to Shakur Stevenson's camp maintain a completely different viewpoint, arguing that Lopez initiated this situation through months of pre-fight trash-talking that clearly provided motivation for Shakur's dominant performance. According to sources who communicated with Shakur following the Instagram Live incident, he believes Lopez consistently disrespected him throughout the promotional campaign and deserved every consequence both inside the ring and during the aftermath. Someone close to Shakur's team allegedly explained Shakur endured months of Teo's disrespectful comments. After proving his superiority so convincingly, he's ensuring Teo understands exactly who represents the superior fighter without any remaining uncertainty. The rivalry between these fighters actually extends much deeper than most casual observers understand, with origins dating back to their amateur careers when they engaged in sparring sessions years ago. Both fighters have shared conflicting accounts of those sparring encounters, with Shakur claiming complete dominance, while Lopez insists he achieved superior results during those gymnasium exchanges. This sparring session disagreement has intensified their rivalry for years, and many believe it significantly contributed to why emotions reached such explosive levels during the Instagram Live confrontation following their professional encounter. During the pre-fight promotional activities, Lopez made several aggressive statements during press conferences that reportedly infuriated Shakur and nearly triggered a physical altercation before security personnel intervened. Sources present at those press conferences claim Lopez used vulgar and personal attacks that crossed professional boundaries and caused Shakur to leap from his seat prepared for immediate physical confrontation. Many boxing insiders believe those press conference provocations motivated Shakur to not simply defeat Lopez, but to completely dominate and humiliate him before a worldwide audience at Madison Square Garden.
Masterpiece, man. He looked so smooth, calm, and relaxed, man. That was beautiful. That was the one boxing lesson that you future guys, young guys and amateurs just turning pro, watch that, man. That was beautiful. He heard his father say in the corner.
Teofimo Lopez Sr. also attributed blame to media coverage and pre-fight storylines for negatively affecting his son's mental preparation, claiming various accusations and rumors circulated during fight week created harmful distractions. Most boxing experts and analysts completely dismissed those explanations, emphasizing that Shakur demonstrated superior skills that evening and would have achieved victory regardless of any external distractions or psychological factors affecting Lopez's preparation.
Nothing at all, man. Just didn't come with the right plan. That's all. Better man won tonight. Good fan.
Do you feel like you'd like to run it back at some point with Shakur? I know you're someone that always wants to, like that time Kambosos beat you, you want to do it straight away, right?
I will see what happens next, man. I'm gonna let my team do the work on that.
Some boxing enthusiasts across social media platforms have questioned whether Shakur's Instagram Live behavior demonstrated appropriate sportsmanship, or if he should have displayed greater respect toward Lopez following such a decisive victory. One supporter argued, Shakur should demonstrate better character since he already proved his superiority decisively. Publicly humiliating him on social media appears unprofessional and damages boxing's reputation. However, numerous fans completely disagreed and supported Shakur's right to respond aggressively after validating his superiority through an exceptional performance where results actually matter most significantly. Another supporter responded, Lopez initiated all the pre-fight disrespect and received complete domination in return. Shakur has earned the right to remind him about superior abilities. Don't initiate conflicts you can't handle.
Fight off after the fifth. Shakur could have stopped Teo, but he was scared to get his feet wet. At least Haney dropped Norman once.
I don't believe on the other shit. I'm not talking about nothing personal about all of that, but on the Teo thing or whatever, I was fucking with Chance the Rapper, right?
The ongoing debate regarding sportsmanship versus competitive trash talking has created intense discussions across social media platforms, with the boxing community remaining completely split on whether Shakur exceeded acceptable boundaries. What makes this entire situation particularly fascinating is that Shakur initially posted something respectful toward Lopez immediately after the fight, expressing gratitude for accepting the challenge and risking his championship status. Shakur's original tweet stated, "Appreciate the opportunity, Teo. I respect your willingness to compete, unlike other fighters who avoid putting their titles at risk, which appeared genuinely respectful and professional. But the Instagram Live incident completely contradicted that respectful public message, indicating there might be much deeper resentment between these fighters than Shakur initially wanted to reveal publicly after the fight. Many observers believe the Instagram Live occurred because Lopez continued making excuses and refusing to acknowledge Shakur's superiority, which frustrated Shakur and prompted his aggressive and personal response. Sources connected to both training camps suggest the relationship between Shakur and Teofimo has reached an all-time low point, with authentic animosity extending far beyond normal competitive rivalry between professional fighters. Meanwhile, Terence Crawford's participation in this situation has intensified tensions significantly, with Crawford posting extremely provocative tweets about Lopez and his entire family following the fight's conclusion. Crawford tweeted, "They're angry. It's acceptable when they behave this way. It becomes problematic when I respond similarly."
For me, I know boxing, and like I told y'all, we was gonna see a little bit of athleticism, but we was gonna see Shakur be using his jab, going to the body, and we saw blood today. Shakur did great today. Only thing I can ask for is a stoppage. I can't ask for nothing else.
What did you think about, obviously, Teo's eye? He never seemed to be able to get into it at all. Is that kind of like the experience you had?
Crawford's tweet intensified the controversy and increased the Lopez camp's frustration regarding their treatment by Shakur's team and supporters following the devastating championship loss. Lopez has maintained relative silence across social media since the Instagram Live incident, causing widespread speculation that he's processing the defeat while determining his next career direction. His promotional representatives have allegedly engaged in conversations about potential comeback opportunities that could restore his confidence and competitive momentum after such a lopsided defeat against Shakur at Madison Square Garden.
And they might even call me a hater after this with you, but, you know, congratulations. Everybody looked great. Everybody.
Pretty far. But damn, he looked his best right last night at 140. He looked amazing at 140. You know what I mean? So I don't know. There's no way. Teo was a great fight for Shakur. Don't get it fucked up. Don't think I'm saying opposite. No.
Certain boxing insiders have recommended that Lopez should consider moving up to welterweight, where his natural size advantages might provide better success against opponents who lack Shakur's exceptional defensive capabilities. However, alternative experts believe Lopez should remain at 40 pounds and rebuild through impressive victories against division contenders to earn another championship opportunity. The Instagram Live incident has definitely increased marketability for any potential rematch between Shakur and Teofimo, with authentic animosity that fans would pay substantial money to witness resolved again. However, most boxing analysts agree that Shakur would likely dominate any rematch just as comprehensively as the initial fight, because the skill differential remains too significant between these competitors. As this developing story continues evolving over upcoming days and weeks, the boxing world will monitor closely to see if Lopez responds publicly to Shakur's alleged Instagram Live comments. Many enthusiasts hope Lopez will eventually address the situation by either responding aggressively to Shakur or choosing the professional approach and focusing on rebuilding his career through positive momentum moving forward. Currently, Shakur Stevenson is celebrating his achievement as the new 4-division world champion and victor in one of the most lopsided title fights in recent memory at Madison Square Garden. The Instagram Live incident has enhanced his reputation as a fighter who supports his words through dominant performances, even though some question whether his post-fight conduct was appropriate or necessary. And that concludes our coverage. For the finest updates on news, developments, event action throughout the boxing world, stay connected by subscribing to our channel and activate notifications to receive alerts when we release exceptional content like this. Until next time, farewell.